What's up guys, Itchy here, running the top floor of the Unholy Tower. Now as you can see here, I've been a little bit busy. I have a whole new squad I'm bringing to you guys, and that is my crit squad, or I should say makeshift crit squad. I don't own a dual GX and I don't own Michelle, so this is basically the best it's gonna get. As you can see here, I'm running some heavy hitters and they actually do a lot of damage. This team is actually a lot of fun to use. This is probably my favorite team so far, and that's just because it is so hit or miss. I was running through the earlier stages, and even the regular mobs gives this team a run for its money, and that's because their defense is absolutely paper thin. They can barely do anything except for get smacked in the face, but when they do work, it works wonders. Now I have Havoc axes on everybody, so they don't have the luxury of having Medulla gems or anything like that, plus I don't have an attack up friend or anything like that, or a unit of my own, so I'm basically just running off of Lava's Ignore defense, the Ores, the Brute Elixirs, and running 2 Zebras. And as you'll see here, this is either going to go absolutely smashingly, I'm going to beat her face to a pulp, or I'm going to get beaten to a pulp, and you'll see exactly what that looks like in a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and use all these Brute Elixirs, which took forever to farm. I hate farming Brute Elixirs because it's really, really annoying to get all those coconuts. And yes, it's coconuts, and I don't know why. I'm going to go ahead and use the ores here, and what we're going to hope here is for some really nice crits, because if we don't crit with at least 2 people, we're basically going to get our faces smashed in, and it's not going to be fun. But let's see what we can do here. And the other thing I just wanted to mention, this isn't going to be like a walkthrough or anything like that. This is basically just me trying out the crit squad against Estia level 10. If you want to see walkthroughs on how to beat her or how to beat these stages, I highly suggest you go check out my featured page in my YouTube page, because there are plenty of other YouTubers videos on this content, so I highly suggest you go check it out. I've also been way too busy to actually take on anything like this, so I've been kind of relying on everyone else to put out stuff for me. So anyway, let's see what we can do here. Like I said, we really need to crit here, and if we don't, we are going to be in a lot of trouble, but everyone is wearing Havoc axes, so I'm hoping we actually do get something out of that. I see 1 crit. That's a start. Let's hope for another one. Oh, I see another one. We might pull this off. I don't know if it was our hardest hitters, though. Could we do it? Yes! Oh, man. And as you can see, there are tons and tons of really high numbers. 6,000, 10,000, 12,000, 11,000 there at the end. Absolutely smashed her face in. She did not stand a chance, and we got a cap on top of that. So as you can see, when this team works, it works wonders. This team actually absolutely smashes faces in, and it is so much fun to use. And not everyone's Brave Burst is level 10, so it's not like this team is actually where it needs to be yet, which is really promising. And yeah, I don't have Michelle and I don't have Dual GX, but that's okay because I have some really heavy hitters. So while they do help out a lot, you're losing out on hitters when you do that. It's just you're giving yourself a better chance of getting those critical hits and such. So yeah, I already do have Estia, so I'm not going to have a capture screen or anything like that, but as you can see, it was a lot of fun basically just showing her who's boss as long as this team actually works out, and I gotta say, it is a lot of fun to use. If you have the chance to make a team like this, I highly suggest you do it. I mean, really, just farming for Zebra is a real pain in the ass, but once you actually do it, he is well worth it. Pretty much regardless of type, just because of his leader skill, and if you can get your hands on more than one, then by all means go for it. And if you were able to grab a Lava out of that whole group of rare summons when they were doing the up rates and everything like that, then that'll definitely help. And then you're also looking at some really heavy hitters here like Lilith and Logan. If you don't know, if you look in here, 12 combo massive light attack. That massive prefix actually does mean something. That means that she is doing way more damage. Anything that, I think it goes like powerful and then massive. I don't know the exact order, but as you can see, even Zebra has 12 combo powerful dark attack, so he has a powerful prefix as well. You're looking at massive on Logan, and he can heal himself, and I believe hers is powerful, yes. Okay, so there you have it. That is the crit squad in action. It doesn't always work out that way, but as you can see, sometimes it does. I actually did run her earlier too, and I kept screwing up the actual recording. For some reason, the recording wasn't saving correctly. It was splitting the files, and it was really annoying, so I had better recordings earlier, but this one still worked out and pretty much showed the point. But, yeah, I had one recording where I actually had to gem twice to get through it, and that was really annoying, but oh well. We actually did end up with a decent recording here, so this is going to be the one that I post, and hopefully I won't have to farm Brute Elixirs for a while, because that is so annoying to do. Well, and make sure you go check out the Facebook page and the Twitter page. I'm going to be leaving a link for those down in the description, and like I said, make sure you go check out the featured page if you want to see more on Estia and the various levels. I didn't even bother doing one on Xenon just because there were so many videos out there for it that if you really were interested in seeing it, by all means go for it. And hopefully I get a bit less busy in the future so I can bring you guys more videos in the upcoming future. Alright guys, take it easy.